Okay, chat. We're coming. We have our bowl here, and I'll be going in with flour. I sieve it directly into the bowl. I'm sieving the flour directly into the bowl. This spoon serve as my measurement. It is always necessary, very important, to sieve your flour. Always sieve your flour. You see this? There's one tiny little lady inside. It's necessary to sieve it. Remember to wash your hands before you start. Always. When in the kitchen, my hands are mostly washed, mostly clean. This goes into the trash. Now this is our flour, sieved already. Oh my God, this is not possible. No way, no way, no way, this is not happening. Water is not rushing. You can hear that sound from the tap. Water is not rushing. Shoops, please use my phone. Use the other phone and call Ibrahim. Yeah, tell him to please pour water. The preppy girl. Okay, Cecilia, America. Okay, so while waiting for water to start rushing, on the side I already had this boiled water. On the side I already had this warm water, and in the warm water I'm going to be adding yeast. You told him. So I have my yeast here. Always mix your yeast inside warm water. It helps it to dissolve faster. When you do this, you let it be for a few minutes, and it will dissolve properly. If you put it in room temperature water, it will not dissolve. So while it is dissolving, let me be doing other things. We have our yeast right there. Now I could dissolve my sugar in another bowl of water, but that might just be too much water. So I will add my sugar in this same yeast container. So water is rushing. It makes it easier. It makes it easier to work in the kitchen when you have water rushing. So I'll clean my hands. They say water is like a I think I'll add to this flour. Kind of looks small. I'll add some. This is the easiest. You can call it bones. You can call it beignet. You can call it whatever you want, however you want it. But it is the easiest among all those I used to make. It takes very few ingredients. You don't have to mash the dough for too long because the dough is soft. The dough is a soft one, so you don't need much energy and pressure and energy. So bring the dough to your taste or to the desired texture you want it to be. So I'll just go ahead and add over here. I'll add a little bit of vanilla. Most people don't add vanilla. It is optional. It is optional. This is my vanilla. I will add 1 teaspoon of it. I'm really considering adding just like that. I'm considering adding this flour. Our vanilla is in. And I want to add some nutmeg. It is also optional. It is optional, but I want to add it. This is a nutmeg. You know this, right? This is a nutmeg. So you get your nutmeg. You could grate it separately. You could grate it in a bowl because in the process of grating, it might be breaking. So it is actually safer to grate it separately than you pour it here. But I'll just go straight in here. You have to be careful when you're doing this, especially if you're doing it in the African way with this, right? You go for the deeper side. You go for the smallest side because you want your nutmeg to be in powder form. You really have to be extremely careful while doing this. In the meantime, let me give this a stir. Here is the sugar and yeast. know what to do. Okay. Instead for you to come and learn directly from the pro, no, I want to add. You could add butter, but with butter, when you put butter, you are already doing something else. When you put butter, you are shifting into doing something else, not this particular result which I want to get. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So this is the quantity I got from it. Okay, I always rinse. Immediately after using something, I rinse. The best way. Okay, now I'm going in with a little pinch of salt. What if I just put all of this? Haha, what's this? But you could put as much as you want. I'm kidding. A little tiny bit of it is enough. This is fine for the quantity of flour. So we are good. Now give it a good stir. I want to increase the flour. Never should, never should, never should. So it is not sieving that fast because I washed it and it wasn't dry yet. That's why it's taking some time. Never should, never should. Oh my god, this is taking forever. this is close to the quantity I want. So now I'll bring in my sugar. Now the yeast I put has properly dissolved, but not the sugar. That's not a big deal. It will dissolve along the flour. So you see what the yeast has turned into. I don't know how I will mix this to get to the texture I want, because normally we mix with our hands, and I'm having this guys on the hands. How am I going to mix my puff puff? How am I going to mix my puff puff? Okay, so I need more water. More water. Got to be careful with the water. Yeah, getting there. Okay, here's the toughest part. Here's the toughest part. So now it's time to go in with my hands. I'll wash my hands again. I hope my nails will be safe in the process. So this is how we do it. a little too much of the flour, a little too much of the water. I have to reduce the water. I have to increase the flour. The paste is soft. Now this is the consistency needed. Okay, I'm getting there. I know where you go. How are you doing today, Noriega? I guess you're out. I came out early today. It's getting smoother. I still don't have the texture I need it to have. This is, right now it is having a creamy texture. Anyway, maybe after a few minutes it will be as it should be, because I'll be cutting it like this. My hands will develop muscles overnight. Okay, this is more like it. This is more like the consistency I need. Oh, my beautiful niece. I hope you guys are okay. The more you beat it, the smoother it becomes. You have to keep beating. Mind you guys, in my place, there are people who make this in large quantity. When I say large quantity, I mean extremely large quantity. And they do this manually. Is there even a machine for it? Yeah, there could be maybe some machines for it, especially for small quantities. Like I could use my cake mixer to do this, but I'm not sure if the result will be the same. I don't know. I just prefer doing this the traditional way. These women, the mix they do in the evening around 10, 11 p.m. That's when they mix the dough and they let it rest, because they do that in a very large quantity. Right? They make it in a very large quantity, so it takes a longer time to rest. They let the dough rest for a longer time. But this one, I will not let it rest for too long, because it's just a small quantity. And if they mix it in the night, they wake up early in the morning and start frying. Then by 6:30, 7, it is ready. And before you go off to your work or to school, you pass to their shop and get some puff puff. You can either eat the puff puff there, or you carry it along. Then the puff puff will be served with beans, or with pepper, or with extra sugar by the side, or with extra pepper, because yeah, we love pepper and we have good pepper. Or with pap, if any of you know what pap is. I'm sweating. Yes, this is the consistency I need. This is it. This is it. I got it. But I'm still not good. I'm not yet very good at frying. At the way they cut. When they are frying it, they are so professional. They cut it in their arms and then they do like this. And every cut will be the same size. So when I'm doing the cutting, I just use spoon. If not, I might pour everything into the oil, my hand included. So yeah, this is well mixed. This is the consistency needed. Now I will let it rest. I will just keep the dough and let it rest for about 15 to 30 minutes before coming to fire. Oh my goodness, I just so much like I'm just so tempted to wash my hands. I really like right now I desperately need to wash my hands. Let me wash before I consume. Can you all see the dough rising? The dough is already rising right here in your eyes. feels better now. Okay, I'll just give this some cleaning again. Our dough is rising. Our dough is rising, but it won't rise. If you all are there staring at the dough, it might just get shy and it ends up not rising. So I'm gonna do this. Okay, I will do this. Can you see this? Happy day for you. Behave as you think. Golden brown pancake. But it is not pancake I'm doing right now. I'm not doing pancake right now. I'm doing something else. So let me put this here to keep my dough away from your eyes. Nothing crazy what I'm about to say. Cause I'm happy. Everyone makes me feel like the one without you. Because I'm happy. If you know happiness is to you. If you feel happiness is the truth, baby. What I do to you. What's it gonna do? Bring me down, and on, bring me down. What is so cool? Bring me down, and on, bring me down. Because I'm happy. I can't without you. Because I'm happy. Happy, 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 happy. Because I'm happy. Because I'm happy. Happiness is to you, baby. And that's what you're gonna do. Come on, bring me down. Baby, so cool. Bring me down. Come on, because I'm happy. Because I'm without you. What happiness is to you, baby. That's what you wanna do. because I'm happy. Okay, this is done.
We shall be back. That sounds like a promise. Are you planning a return trip somewhere exciting? Or is this more of a back to the drawing board?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I've been live streaming on the wrong platform. I have been live streaming on the wrong platform. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? I got to stop this. Oh my goodness, this is unbelievable. How did I do this kind of mistake? How?